Who's eating Gilbert Grape?
Apparently, Sylph wants some grapes.
Yeah, we have this obsession with grapes right now. At the end of May,
Woo!
as we get into June, we're already halfway through the year. You can believe that.
So when Sylph came into the room, Joe was like, "Duck, duck, duck!"
I was getting ready to line, but someone injured me.
Elliot.
He's being a good boy right now. Yeah, he's sleeping on a towel. Okay, no, just loafing.
Now my cat's just rolled up in my bed on my lap.
Mine's asleep. No, he tried to play boxing with my neighbor earlier.
All right, I'm getting this ready. I'll let you know when I have the thing open.
Okay. Well, in other news. Okay. Here we go.
Do your thing first.
What is this music?
Echo.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yo.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, it's definitely Sylph.
How? I don't have
Because as soon as I
Mm-hmm.
you probably when you screen shared it, you probably had the audio coming in from your computer as well.
Oh.
In
I
the
was going to
meantime,
say I have headphones plugged in, so it shouldn't be doing that.
while Sylph is figuring that out, why don't you tell your news, Joey?
Oh, well, computer parts are all here. We have to get the computer desk now. So, and inching ever so closer. So definitely during the summer, the new computer should be made. Well, at the same time, hopefully I get access to get the Switch, because the Switch should be coming out in a week. Switch 2, I should say.
And I am already anxious to get back to doing 2-day weeks on here. Because I lose, I forget what day it is. When it shows up.
Yep, definitely you, Sylph.
Yep.
Again, fucking how? I don't have.
You have your earphones in?
Yeah, nowhere near the mic.
You know that checkbox you put in for the well, not that, but you know the check mark that you put in to hear the actual game music or to actually hear your window. That's probably also picking up your StreamYard at the same time.
Huh. All right, hold on. I gotta. Wait, can I you know what? I'll just press stop sharing and then.
Yeah, if we kept it on, we would have heard ourselves echoing still.
Yeah.
Weird. This has never happened before.
Did you go through an update?
No.
There's always a first time for everything.
Yeah. And it's always something.
Oh, wait.
True that is.
All right, this might be better.
All right.
Well,
is it?
Yay.
Yeah. Let me go to the comments, see if anybody said anything. Nope.
Nothing yet.
We probably aren't going to be able to hear the music, but that's whatever, I guess.
Also, no porn music. Okay.
Okay.
Because that's when we know when the sexy time started.
Yeah.
At least we get some beautiful pictures.
The ride back to her place is shrouded in the rich amber glow of the setting sun, casting long shadows across the path. I'm ready to punch. I don't know who it is. I'm just ready to fight.
Yeah.
Okay, Wreck-It Ralph.
Leon tries to focus on the road, but it's hard to ignore the warmth on her thighs pressed against him.
What?
Wait, is she sitting on his lap while he's driving? The way her grip tightens every time they hit a bump. She's distracting in an infuriating, impossible to ignore way. Well, then put her in the back seat.
Of a motorcycle?
Yes.
That's why they call it the bitch seat.
The bitch seat. Okay.
As they near her place, he spots a small group gathered on a street corner. Their voices low but thick with tension.
Uh-oh.
She taps his shoulder, signaling for him to stop. They both listen, half hidden in the deepening shadows.
Oh, wait, I think we did this part already. Oh, well, we can do it again.
Yeah, we can do it. I don't remember it.
Bodies in the forest. She's done it again. She needs to be stopped.
Leon's gaze shifts, taking in the bruises and scars wrapped around the group's wrists, legs, even their necks, dark marks that look like chains, binding them to something unseen. She'll get what she deserves soon. He glances back at her. She rolls her eyes, acting unfazed by their words, but he doesn't miss the way her hands clench the handles by the bike seat, knuckles turning white. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Not
Wait.
like that, Joey. Leave it be.
Not like that.
Okay, I was scared for a second. It's like, are we going into a different direction here?
Let it be. Let it be.
Thank you,
Eventually,
Beatles.
the group disperses and Leon nudges the bike forward, guiding it through the empty streets as dusk descends around them. Silence stretches between them, thick and charged, until he breaks it. Ow! I'm silent. Broken. What's with the scars? Okay, you're asking the Joker the wrong question.
Yeah, don't ask me how you got these scars.
She's quiet for a moment, gaze fixed on the road ahead, her voice dropping to a low, almost resigned tone.
They tie themselves down while they breathe in the creature's scent. It keeps them from wandering into the woods and getting killed, but the aphrodisiac effect still lingers.
Oh no, she's getting horny now from this too. What is it with everybody getting horny before the show?
They're far too gone, all of them.
The audience don't know what happened before the show, too, Joey.
Yeah. Well, Mooney went to our Discord and said that she ate some oyster soup. And then she said that she was going to be horny for the next 3 hours, or she was
I was
worried.
worried I was.
Yeah, I said worried. She said thought she was going to be horny for the next 3 hours. Turns out not to be the case, but then Circus comes in and was like, chocolate does that. Sort of something. Mooney was like, so does Strawberry Circus, and then they were arguing for like 1,000 minutes over it.
I mean, hell,
Well,
give me
just trying to
chocolate covered
point
strawberries
out.
and I'd be a happy ass bitch,
Oh,
okay?
sorry. Hit the-
Look, I was pointing out, look, if it's really an aphrodisiac, they should be squirting all over the place right now. Come on.
Well, these are pretty popular around here. She huffs as if shaking off the weight of the conversation. I am not talking about being horny. That is the end of this conversation.
I'm the most popular in town. Get your facts right.
He accelerates the bike, jolting it forward as they weave through the empty streets. Her arms instinctively wrap around his waist, pressing her body firmly against his back. Oh no, the stress balls are going to stress his lower back and he's going to have problems. Although I don't want to assume how big the stress balls are. They're probably raisins. Or they could be magic 8 balls, for all I know.
Dude, this is fucking like Japan. They always try to make them big.
Yeah.
Almost, what's the word? Disproportionate. It makes no sense.
Right?
Glancing over his shoulder, he smirks. You better hold on, Miss Popular. Oh, so I was like, come on, you could have called her Miss Congeniality. It was right there.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
I go on a sec. I'll hold on, all right. Just enough to choke you out.
What is this? What are we becoming, MMA fighters?
Dude, they loving some SMM over here.
Oh God, if he has a dungeon, I'm gonna be like, makes sense considering what game he's in.
I don't know. He's kind of looking like Mr. Gray over here.
Excuse me, sir. She pinches his side. What side are we talking about here? Hard, and he thinks
Like-
a yelp of pain through a grin.
Here or here?
With all those muscles, I'm surprised that works. Catching the smile in her voice, at least he managed to break through her walls. Wow, you broke through her boundaries, and she probably liked it too. That's the scary part, even if just for a moment.
Home, we are home.
You sit on the floor, turning your focus to your bandages. Leon managed to lift the mood a little on the ride back, but the heaviness still lingers. I mean, you went through some tough shit. Sadness twists in your gut as you remember the faces of the townsfolk you once knew. People who had welcomed you. People whose stores you'd visited. Whose homes you'd seen with your family. Now they're hollow, driven only by the urge to kill you. The memory hits harder than you'd like. You reach for a spot on your back where an old wound has started to ache, maybe even opened up again. Ouch.
This girl's theme song is the Pink's Trouble. I can hear it now.
But you can't reach it. Cursing softly, you drop your hand, feeling both exhausted and helpless. Leon moves closer. No, dude, ask her first. Ask before you touch. Crouching beside you, his face is unreadable as his gaze shifts to your wounds, something unspoken flickering in his eyes. Can I? Well, at least he asked. At least he asked. You hesitate. That mix of bone-deep exhaustion and something deeper, something harder to name, unsettling you, but after a beat, you nod. His hands move to your back, the press of his fingers steady, careful. The touch is firm, yet gentle.
Oh, like how you're supposed to cook a steak.
Ah, you're sizzling now. I never knew I could be something around this rare. You feel the warmth of his fingertips, the weight of his focus, and you flinch, unprepared for the unexpected tenderness. What is it? So the juice is coming out of you? A lump raises in your throat, and you realize that it's been years since anyone has touched you like this, with such care. It hits you harder than any wound could.
Jesus Christ.
Did it hurt?
No.
You keep your gaze fixed ahead, focusing on the sharp, earthy smell of the herbs rather than the heat of his hands on your skin, but it's impossible to ignore him completely. He asks where the spare gauze is, and you mumble its location, barely where the words leaving your mouth. When he finishes, his thumb lingers, grazing over your skin as if he can't quite bring himself to let go. Dude, let go. Let go.
Never let go, Jack.
Your pulse races. Well, that's not a good sign. An involuntary reaction you're certain he feels under his fingertips. Dude, get your fingertips off of her body. The realization snaps you out of it, and you push yourself up quickly, turning to face him.
Thank you.
The The words die on your lips as you catch sight of him. A half-formed laugh bubbling up instead. Leon tilts his head, confused. Why do you laugh when we're this close? What happened? His hair is tangled with cobwebs. Oh, was he around spiders?
Spiders. Talking about the
I'm
spiders.
gonna be right back, guys. I'm needed for something.
Okay.
And bits of dust, probably from when he reached up for the gauze. You try to hold back your amusement, but it's impossible.
Dude, they're
Nothing.
gonna fuck over the galls.
Nothing. Spider boy.
Spider boy, spider boy.
Spider boy.
Can't keep his fingertips off your back. Leon's hand immediately goes to his head, fingers brushing through his hair. Perfect. Just the look I was looking for. Dungeon chic. Yep, he's got a dungeon somewhere. Your laughter spills over, breathing the silence. There's too much webbing and he can't seem to clear it. Just call your friend Peter. He'll help you.
No, idiot. Here. Let me do it.
He goes still as you reach for him, fingers working carefully through the strands of his hair. The room falls quiet again, the silence thickening around you as you pick out each bit of webbing. His breathing slows, deepens, and when your fingers brush against his scalp, you feel his chest rise, a slight hitch in his breath. Dude, it's your head. You get horny by having your head touched.
Maybe
Let's
this
remember
is
it's been so
sensitive
long.
scalp. Or so I
Still,
hear.
there's nothing sensitive about having your scalp touched.
I don't know, I like having my head scratched.
Well, no, that you said scratched. This is touching. It's not like she's doing it. She's like trying to get the cobwebs out of there. You keep moving, but there's a strange awareness between you, a heightened focus in each movement, each accidental brush of your fingers. For a moment, he lifts his eyes, meaning yours. They're darker, softer, watching you with an intensity that makes your heart skip. Well, that's not good. Got to see a doctor. You can feel the warmth of him, smell the faint scent of gunpowder and leather that clings to him. Wow, that mousse he's been putting on is really paying off. And when his gaze drops to your mouth, he lets out a breath. Oh, God, I wish he would have made some Listerine beforehand.
Dude, this is
I
like
will
a
be
zombie
right back.
apocalypse.
I gotta go rinse this dish and get a water.
Okay.
Like I was saying, dude, this is zombie apocalypse. There's no Listerine.
Oh, come on. You can't tell me that there's like bottles of Listerine just waiting at a gas station.
Nope,
You're in charge.
it's already been looted.
That sucks. So you mean to tell me they're not brushing their teeth in this apocalypse?
Pretty much.
Ew.
Yet I'm amazed. Even when I watch The Walking Dead, they still have pretty teeth.
Well, you know, it's Hollywood. They had to make them look photogenic even in the zombie
But
apocalypse.
let's be real. There's no toothpaste paste factory anymore. So you're pretty fucked. Everything go once the apocalypse hits. So I feel sorry for anyone who's trying to fucking camp out in Walmart during the apocalypse.
No, everybody. Well, Walmart. There's so many Walmart chains, though, so everybody's going to be doing that at some point.
Yeah, but everybody has like one in their town. You're gonna have like the whole city trying to head to fucking Walmart, and a lot of motherfuckers going to be there with guns and stuff, shooting people down or something like that.
Oh, you're talking about a libertarian society.
I'm just thinking about the apocalypse. I know how stupid humans can be.
Well, no. Well, we haven't. I'm saying, like, in a libertarian society, that's what people would be doing, especially if their property gets taken by somebody's private army.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what people don't understand. It's like, I want absolute freedom. Yes, so you want to give somebody else the freedom to, like, take down your house and be like, yo, I got a private army waiting outside to steal your house. It's now my house.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Patrick Star. Get what you need.
Oh, boy, I hope it's ice cream.
Imagine Patrick Star running a fucking country. God damn.
Star Country.
I mean, this is the old motherfucker who did not recognize two strangers, and he thought the whole time he was their parents.
Oh, that's right, honey. We don't have a son. Oh, yeah.
Stop asking me. We're Patrick.
Most pointless episode ever.
Exactly. Proving my point, starfish are probably stupid in that universe.
Well, that's why they wrote him that way.
His shoulders tense, like he's holding himself back, fighting some internal battle.
Well, that's why I haven't read it yet, because Sylph's gone right now.
I just read it out loud for my sake. Oh, boy.
Sound like Link from Zelda's CDI.
Doing.
Oh, boy!
I've been telling Joey I've been trying to work on new voices lately.
Elliot, get off my desk.
All right, you get over there?
All right, I'm back, getting my headphones in. All right, did he meow at all, or?
Nah.
I didn't even hear him.
Yeah, he was on the desk playing with a paper towel.
I love Elliot.
So his shoulders tense, like he's holding himself back, fighting some internal battle. I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay. I'm not supposed to like women flesh.
But he does.
Your pulse hammers. That's not good. Your fingers pausing in his hair. Well, take your fingers out of his hair. Frozen by the realization that his hand is hovering close to your waist. Which part are we talking about here?
It's his pheromones, guys. Run!
Like, here. Where did you think?
I know where the waist is, but what part of the waist? Close enough that you feel its warmth even without the touch. But wait a minute. Well, so wait, the hand is emitting heat energy to her waist, and she's feeling it. So he's got heating powers.
Or it's just fucking middle of winter, and that's the only source of heat she has.
Oh God, this is turning into a Fairly Odd Parents episode. The moment stretches, something electric in the air between you both, your breath mingling in the charged quiet. Pull back, pull back.
I want to see what happened.
Should we cover Elliot's eyes?
You
He's back in the
pause,
school.
holding his gaze for a second longer. The air thickening between you. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good if the atmosphere is completely getting destroyed because you two are so close to each other.
Sometimes purple prose is just weird.
Can you feel the love tonight?
Oh, don't. I didn't realize how much he's blushing right now. Leon shifts, blinking as if breaking a spell. No. Then shakes his head, taking a half step back, his eyes darting everywhere but at you. Must not look at woman. Must not look at woman.
His friend is a fan. Go fuck her!
No. Wait a minute. What was the line from some stuff? Think on sexy thoughts, think on sexy thoughts, think on sexy thoughts.
I don't know why, but I was thinking of the Family Guy moment where it's like, where he has to like unarouse himself because of the ceiling fan.
Oh,
Forget what it was that killed it, but I think it was Renee Zellweger.
I can't remember either. It's been so long since I watched an episode.
You clear your throat, hoping he can't hear the faint tremor in it.
All right, sorry, just arranging stuff. I'll take first watch tonight. You should rest.
He watches you, almost like he's about to argue. No, I'm going to be the first one on watch. But something in your expression, or maybe in his own exhaustion, stops him. He gives a small, reluctant nod, then settles down on the couch. God, she can't even afford a bed in this place? You watch as he finally lets his guard drop, even if only for a moment, his shoulders relaxing into the cushions as his eyes fall shut. You glance down at your fingers, the tingle lingering. That's not good. Get a doctor, please. Reminding you of the warmth that's still caught between you both. So wait, the heated air has just been following them both around, and it's been connected to them, and it's like a strand that's not broken yet.
The magic of the penis and vagina.
But what if you had neither?
Then I would get tested.
The warmth of the sunset fades slowly, casting the room in muted shadows, soft and heavy. You settle onto the floor, flamethrower in hand, half alert to every shift, every quiet sound from where Leon sleeps.
I want a flamethrower.
Oh gosh, we are. I'm just imagining we're Bernice from Zenless Zone Zero.
I was going to say, this is like that movie Zombieland.
If any fans wants to send me a flamethrower, I will gladly accept it.
Bernice.
Despite the pull of exhaustion, you resist, staying alert, eyes sharp as you keep watch. Just as your mind begins to drift, a soft choke sound pierces the silence, half muffled yet unmistakable. So it's like half muffled, so it's like...
Oh, the noise my cat makes before he throws up.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, Leon's over in the corner spurting out hairballs. Leon stirs restlessly, his face twisted in the dim light, caught in the thralls of whatever nightmares haunt him. No, please don't make a Resident Evil 7. No. Oh!
Not another. Oh man, what the fuck is it? Escort mission.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. I don't want to start. No, don't make a live action movie starring my character. No, don't make it Ryan Reynolds. No.
Too late for that. I think they already did live action.
Oh, Jeffrey Epstein. No, I don't want to go through your island. No.
No, why are you making Chris Pratt star as me? He doesn't even look
Ew.
like... No, Hollywood, why do you do this to me?
No.
Okay, that's worse than that one guy who like challenged critics to a boxing match.
Oh,
Can't remember his name.
UA Bowl. Yeah, he's the guy that did the Alone in the Dark movie.
Right, hold on a sec. I noticed there's a little bit of fur I need to dust up.
Neat freak, aren't you?
Kinda, but it also is fucking with my allergies and
The faint pain sounds feel like a punch to the chest. No, I don't want to have an MMA career. Ow.
No, Mr. Gray, I don't want to go in your playroom. I don't want to be beaten with whips. No.
Wait a minute. Why am I in the ring with Little Mac? No!
oh, you know you're fucked when you're in the ring and it's Matt.
You can't bear it because it strikes too close.
Sorry, I farted.
I didn't hear you.
None of us did. So you just admitted to something we didn't hear.
Sorry, guys. I robbed a bank. We didn't see you do it.
All right, accidentally unplugged the ear. All right, did you do the last part?
Yes.
All right.
Without thinking, you cross the room, sitting beside him, and place a hand on his shoulder, gently shaking him awake.
Leon, wake up.
His eyes fly open, wide and unfocused, his gaze meeting yours with a mix of fear and confusion. Who are you, and what are you doing in my mansion?
What are you doing in my swamp? Sorry, I don't know why I had to do that.
His breath is uneven, and for a moment he doesn't move, doesn't speak as though he's still trapped somewhere else.
I'm not an ugly CGI character.
Oh shit, another escort mission. God damn it, Ashley.
It's like, God, why did you get kidnapped again? We both went through this infection thing. Slowly, his gaze sharpens, taking in the familiar surroundings. He rubs a shaky hand over his face, his forehead damp with sweat. A faint shiver runs through him. Probably got to put on some warmer clothes. You're unused to offering comfort, unfamiliar with the vulnerability of it. But you remember small, distant gestures, how your parents would hold you, ground you with the night it grew too dark.
Breathe with me, all right?
Let's do some meditation.
Just take it one breath at a time.
Let's make some brownies.
Yeah, oh, God. Brownies sound delicious right now.
I know.
Leon takes a slow, shaky breath, so mirroring your calm inhale. It's just rising in sync with yours. A hint of relief crosses his face as he follows your lead. His breaths become steadier with each inhale. Acting on instinct, you lean in closer, your hand lingering on his shoulder. His body shifts towards yours, unconsciously seeking out warmth and steadiness. Hold me, I'm scared.
Don't hug me, I'm scared.
Yeah, it's going to turn into that nightmare.
He presses closer. Dude, no. His hand finding its way to the small of your back?
Like the lower part of your back.
Okay, then just say lower back.
It's more flowery to say that one.
His fingers flexing as if searching for something solid to hold on to. It's too much.
I know. Oh, fuck's my hand sanitizer?
I don't know what scares me more, the things I've seen or the idea that this might be the rest of my life. I barely remember what normal feels like. Without thinking, you pull him in tighter, committing the feel of his warmth and the steady press of his weight against you to memory.
I get it. I wish I didn't, but I do.
He hums softly. A sound halfway between relief and resignation, his tension melting as he lets himself lean into you.
Lean on me.
Your touch makes him melt. His breathing steadies, and for a moment the two of you are wrapped in a shared silence, the kind that feels less empty and more whole. You start to imagine just for a second what a life like this would be, where these quiet, stolen moments aren't so rare, where his touch isn't fleeting.
Wait, we've known them for like 2 days.
Right? But if you think about it, in Resident Evil time, this is about 30 years together.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I met you for 3 days. Let's get married for like 50 years.
What the hell did I miss?
We were talking
Um,
about they just met, and I'm saying, like, in Resident Evil time, this is like 30 years together. How short the lifespan is.
Hi, my name is Leon. Let's get married.
Well, most people in some countries get married as soon as they just met, anyways. It's called a arranged marriage.
That will never be me.
I know. See, I can't do it.
I can't do it either.
Then, as if sensing the shift, he abruptly pulls back. His gaze drops, and he clears his throat, a barrier rising again between you.
I hate glitter.
But he turned into Mr. Mime at this point. Thanks. I'll keep watch now. I won't be able to fall asleep anyway. Dude, you had a vulnerable moment. This would have been a good time for you to cry. Like, cry your eyes out in front of her. He rises to his feet, stepping toward the kitchen, but not before you catch a brief flicker in his eyes. A look that mirrors the feeling still lingering on your skin, the strange, subtle ache left by his warmth. I need his body. I need his skin.
I want to wear his skin.
The fuck, Circus?
That's how obsessed she is with wanting his dick. Silently, you take his spot on the couch. Oh, it's so warm. Your mind's spinning, playing the warmth, the closeness, the way he held on to you for that brief charged moment. Who's tapping?
Oh, that might be on my end because I'm trying to quickly wipe down this Hello Kitty piggy bank.
Oh, because I'm thinking like somebody's getting too horny over there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, mister.
You know rest will come easily tonight. Yeah, I mean, when you're sleeping on a couch, it's not the most comfy place to sleep. He watches her as she sleeps, her face softened in the quiet peace of it. Dude, you're creepy as fuck.
Okay, Edward.
Joe, we're not letting you watch Twilight. You're going to just get more pissed at that.
Yeah,
Well,
trust us.
now you're gonna make me watch it.
It's so bad it's funny though.
Exactly.
No, we're saying it's basically the wet dream of the author.
Yep. She's just a self-insert.
Didn't
Yep.
she say that she had a dream with like Edward in it?
Yeah.
Yes, that's basically the wet dream.
Basically, it's like she had the dream of them in the meadow and shit.
Yep.
Oh, okay, there's a
The comfort between them tonight had been good. Too good. Unnervingly so. You barely even did anything. If touching is all it took.
That's
Hey,
enough
I mean,
to get them off.
getting where they are. If people aren't stabbing each other or shooting each other, then that's too good. Oh, the paint's peeling off. Alright.
He shouldn't let himself get so attached. He knows better than anyone how quickly trauma binds people, leaving fragile connections from shared pain. Well, I mean, if you can share it, then why not? It brings you closer.
Oh, crap. I'm sorry.
But soon he'll be gone, off to fight some other nightmare in some other cursed place. She could still have a life after this, something steady, something real, something he gave up a long time ago.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't peeling. It was just dust getting stuck. Alright, I'm good.
It's too late for him. He's been carrying this weight for far too long to think he can ever put it down.
Hey, you need to see that commercial. I pick things up and I put them down.
I put them down, but then I grab them again. I'm never going to put it down.
That's his smoking song.
Oh, what the fuck? Sorry, it just...
The idea of a future, of a life beyond the fight, hovers in the back of his mind like a cruel joke, something he refuses to reach for. He won't let himself hope for anything beyond survival.
There we go.
Hope is dangerous. Can't afford it. Well, somebody's about to join my game.
Get the hell out of here, Bear. I was here first.
What, do you think I'm gonna fuck him? No way, I would never fuck him.
I'd rather see him die.
Exactly. You wake to the soft light of early morning filtering through the sealed windows, a quiet stillness hanging in the air. For a moment, you let yourself lie there, gathering the fractured pieces of last night in your mind. His warmth, the way he leaned into your embrace before pulling away. Sounds like they just need a heater in the house. If they could just get a heater, they would be fine.
They need a bed, so they won't sleep on that damn couch.
Oh God, imagine them trying to have sex on this couch right here. That's going to be like the scene in Monsters Ball.
Good Lord. I've had sex like on a couch. It's uncomfortable as fuck.
Yeah. The echo of it lingers. Like, how can heat echo? Think echo that tightens in your chest. But when you finally sit up, any trace of that moment is gone. It was all a dream. Leon stands near the door, his back to you as he checks his gear. His moment sharp and efficient, a steely resolve masking any vulnerability he'd show. He doesn't look at you, doesn't even acknowledge your presence as you rise.
How rude.
The contrast is jarring, the memory of last night's closeness dissolving into the cold distance of his posture. Breakfast is on the table. Eat. We need to move. Well, what did you make? And how cold is it? Do I need to put it in this dilapidated microwave?
Oh, fuck, sorry. Accidentally hit the
Rob will
mouse.
never know what he ate. It's as if he's put up another layer of armor overnight, shutting you out entirely.
Wait, I can figure out what the line was.
What is it, Self?
Well, just give me a moment.
Okay, Self.
This motherfucker made eggs with a fucking cigar stuck in the middle of it. For good measure. It looks like a fucking greasy spoon up in here.
Right,
You don't know that.
Okay, you frown, an edge of frustration tugging at you. His tone is clipped, his eyes hard as he straps on his gear, every action radiating an almost palpable wall of distance.
Okay, so
All right,
hopefully you tell us what breakfast is.
there we go.
It's as if we already read that part.
Good morning to you too.
He pauses, and for a split second you catch a flicker of something almost guilty on his face. Judge, get in here. But it's gone as quickly as it appears, his gaze hardening, as he turns back to his gear.
How do you feel?
Fine. You're not telling me how you feel. Don't get the wrong idea about yesterday. But we touched.
But like we held hands.
But we felt each other's warmth.
You told me you loved me.
You put your hand near my waist. You didn't touch it, but I felt the heat coming from your fingertips. It's almost like you have superpowers.
This is keep happening.
His words sting colder than you'd expected. You glare, refusing to let him see how much they affect you.
Fine.
Try to paralyze him.
Alright, sorry, hold on. Oh, I don't know what the fuck I pressed for it to show FPS.
I don't see it anywhere.
I don't see it.
Same, it didn't mean anything. You're still insufferable.
Good.
Good.
It's just like, fine. If I'm a dick, then I'm a dick. As long as I don't get formidable in front of you, I'll be all right.
Fine, and I'm gonna be a bitch.
I'm a bitch. I'm a lover. I'm a job. Oh.
You square your shoulders, swallowing down your own frustration as you gather your things, each movement pointed and deliberate. After last night, this cold detachment feels like a slap, a calculated retreat back into distance.
Alright, there we go. One more stop and then you're nearly free of this hellhole and everyone in it, right?
That includes you. What? Yeah, it's your fucking asshole. He glances at you, his jaw tightening as if holding back the response. Well, he's going to get lockjaw by doing that. For a second, you wonder if he'll soften, but his face stays set, a mask of indifference. I'm putting up my masculinity shield. Right. It's a dismissal, plain and simple. School's out for summer. Sorry. You force yourself to look unfazed as you gulp down the breakfast he prepared, refusing to let him see how much his sudden shift has gotten under your skin. You know what? These eggs suck.
You know what? These eggs are dry and boring. Like something
Is that a filthy? While you two were gone, I made a joke saying he made the eggs with a fucking cigar in the middle of it, like a fucking greasy spoon or something.
Oh, I think I heard that.
Yeah.
Right there. We are good.
The silence between you is thick and heavy, each of you moving with a determination that borders on anger. Roar, I am angry.
Hello, angry. I am furious.
They need a Jigglypuff to put them in a happy mood.
I was going to say, this is the sequel to Inside Out 2. You spend the day lugging equipment back and forth to your hideout near the lab, loading up on fuel and explosives, taking turns on Leon's bike. The work is grueling, made worse by the tense silence that lingers between you. You barely speak, and when you do, it's clipped, cold, a silent truce at best. Man, I never thought somebody would be that insecure at being vulnerable. But then again, I know what that feels like because that used to be me when I was younger. Nowadays, I look back on it and I'm like, why was I like that?
All right, I gotta look up the answer for this one. Thankfully, I'm not doing full screen, so like you guys can't see the. Okay.
You take a deep breath and walk inside the fire station, just as empty and abandoned as it was the last time you came here.
All right, I am checking the guide. Oh man, where the fuck's the link? I'm just gonna see if it's in download now. Oh no, it's not. What the fuck? I had the guide earlier. Oh, okay, here it is. Game release and walkthrough. Alright, so walkthrough. We are at the fire station. The correct answer will be revealed.
You take a deep breath and walk inside the fire truck. But now standing inside it again, you feel the weight pressing down harder than before.
Oh no, they're gonna fuck in the fire truck, aren't they?
That would be uncomfortable too.
Well, you know what? Fucking Jack and Rose fucked in a fucking car on the Titanic, so shush.
Well, that was a boat, though. Boat had so much room in that thing.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the car itself.
Wait a minute. You're not talking about the scene in the room.
No, I'm talking about the scene where they find that fucking car and fucked in it.
Oh, again, I forget how many sex scenes are in that movie.
There was like 2.
Again, 2 is too much.
Yeah, where he's drawing her, and then there was the sex scene in the car because you saw her the windows fogging up and her hand hitting the window.
Someone made a game based on that, where like a little kid's trying to figure out what they were doing and had her like dolls.
Oh God.
Oh, I can now see private chat on the screen. I don't have to go to it. Yeah, Mooney was saying, "Oh, they found a car and banged in it."
Oh, did you do the thing already? I'm kind of trying to fix something on my desk.
Oh no. The memories flood back uninvited. The sound of your father's voice, the sight of him in his gear, the pride in his eyes when he talked about the work he did.
Oh, Papa was a firefighter. All right, hold on. I'm saran wrapping my candle.
Yeah, because you're fighting fires right now.
Oh no, because I want him to smell nice. Oh fucking hell! I hit print screen.
Brick screen?
Yeah, you know, the thing to take a screenshot.
Oh. It's been so long, but the pain still feels raw, like an old wound that refuses to close. Well, this is what we got stitches for. Leon keeps his gaze fixed ahead, avoiding looking directly at you. The silence between you is thick, awkward, clinging like the dust in the air. Okay, so we went from having a heat thing to now having like a wall of dust connected between you two.
Man, couldn't even say dust in the wind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Kansas would be like, "What the fuck? You trying to steal our song?" Last night's moment, whatever it was, is something neither of you wants to address. So instead, you bury it, lock it away behind icy walls. Okay, so we got a dust wall, now we got an ice wall. They're more successful at building walls than Trump is.
Have you heard the acronym TACO?
That's fucked up, Joey.
Hey, it's true.
True, but it's so hilariously fucked up.
Well, that's what you get,
Yeah.
Taco. Bye, Taco.
Always chickens out. Though chicken sounds too nice.
Yeah, don't insult the chickens.
And saying he always pussies out doesn't seem like it works either. Because, you know.
Because then it would be Topo, and that wouldn't make sense.
The layout's simple. First floor has the main room storage. Some lockers upstairs, risky. There's probably nothing we need up there.
I thought you said whiskey.
Risky.
I was like, whoa. There's whiskey in the fire truck, just so you know. Good, I need a drink.
Yeah, some firemen needed it after a big fire.
Leon studies you for a second, a hint of curiosity flickering across his face. You're like, you want to get drunk? All right. And then the two of them are just like singing an Irish drinking song, like, oh,
Right, yeah.
You know an awful lot. The memories come back too fast for you to block them out. Well, this is one wall that she can't hold up with her memories. Your father's gruff laugh. Ha 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 ha. The smell of burning wood from the old stove. The sound of men joking around and slapping each other on the back.
Not the way you're thinking. They're not ass slappies.
For some reason,
Whoa. So I wasn't thinking about
Hell,
that.
wow.
And it's
Somewhere-
not just a plot line from SpongeBob.
I was thinking of like that one scene in Red Dead Redemption 2 where after they build the house, they all get drunk and sing shanties.
dude, I thought you were gonna say like because I'm not looking at like the screen. I think they were hitting each other with fish for some damn reason.
I'm just picturing like three men drunk singing, and they're like, "Come bustle, bustle, drink about, and let us marry be."
Well, I mean, they're are they like swordfish fighting or something? Circus?
No.
No, I think no. Where mine comes from, I think it's like watching all those fucking like Veggie Tale movies when I was in a Christian school. Because I remember like Jonah and the whale, like the people like Nineveh used to hit each other with fish. So I think that resonated there.
I think you've had too much of that oyster soup, Mooney.
You are banned from oysters.
Yes.
I've got some. Sorry, I still got some. I'm gonna probably have some tomorrow.
Joe,
No.
you're gonna have to help me take it away.
No, you're closer. You're closer to where she lives.
Yeah, well, she will fight me.
Now I'm thinking of that video where like the cat took the crab ragoon and like the person filming is like, "Hey, give back the crab ragoon," and the cat's just like, "Rawr."
You swallow hard. Wow. Okay. The ache in your chest, a dull, familiar weight.
Not that it's any of your business, but I used to come here a lot. My father worked here.
Leon's expression shifts, a flicker of understanding crossing his face. I thought you weren't looking at her.
Come
Is
to
he?
find out that
Yes,
his
he
father
fucking
was
did.
a fireman too.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What do I smell shit?
That's random.
Somebody's looking at Elliot going, "Did you go out of the litter box?"
Maybe Elliot farted.
Elliot, if you farted, I'm gonna be mad.
Or maybe it's the one that you had an hour ago.
What?
It's whatever.
For a split second, you think you see a flash of something softer beneath the hard edge in his gaze. Something that looks almost like regret, but it's gone as quickly as it came. That's what happened to Kevin 2 nights ago.
Oh?
No, I'm making a joke. I haven't seen what he's been up to in years.
That's it. I'm gonna make you check his fucking Facebook.
We should still check the second floor. Could be more supplies up there.
The structure is a mess. It's better if we stick to the first floor. Make sure we don't miss anything. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna check.
Off with her head.
His eyes narrow. His stance firm as if he's digging in his heels just to challenge you. It's time to... Anyway. That's exactly why we should go up. The townsfolk probably haven't searched there. It might be worth the risk. Famous last words.
Or the floor could cave in and then we're both screwed.
I'm just saying it's worth a shot. Before he can argue further, he brushes past you, his shoulder grazing yours as he heads towards the stairs. You catch a faint whiff of him. Sweat, leather, something else that sends a flicker of heat to your cheeks.
Jesus Christ, woman.
What, was it his cologne that he put on?
I think she's into SM.
What? Oh, you think he was she was smelling her blood?
She's into the whole leather.
Oh, that type of leather. Okay, the one with the. Are we talking about the ones with like the feather in them, with the leather like straps inside of the feather?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You look away quickly, willing the warmth in your face to subside, fighting down memories of how close he was last night, his hands steady on your skin.
Oh, sorry, I'm picking something up with my foot is annoying.
You can't afford to think about that now. Not here. Not with him right there. Just close enough to remind you.
All right, the answer is follow your gut.
Of course. He's like, let's go up there. And you're like, no, trust your instincts. As Peppy here.
No, oh, if there's anything left, it's down here.
You don't wait for his response, already scanning the room, checking through lockers and overturned shelves. The silence between you is brittle, charged with everything on set.
Just fuck already.
He lets out a heavy sigh, following you as you dig through the debris, but he keeps his distance, barely looking at you. After a few minutes, you spot something behind a pile of fallen cabinets, a slash of masks tucked away in an old duffel bag. You pull it out, relief flooding through you. As you unzip the bag, a slip of paper falls out, worn and creased. You freeze as you pick it up, recognizing the familiar handwriting immediately. It's from Daddy. In case you ever need it, sweetheart, I hope you're long gone by the time anyone finds this. Live a good life somewhere safe.
Papa.
The words hit like a punch to the gut.
Daddy!
The weight of the past presses down on you, so heavy it almost takes your breath away. You swallow hard, feeling a lump form in your throat, everything crashing down at once. Memories, the stress, and the presence of Leon beside you, all stirring emotions you thought buried. Your hands tremble, the dam breaking as a shuddering breath escapes, and then despite all your efforts, the tears spill over. Leon's gaze snaps to you, his experience shifting as he realizes what's happening. He hesitates, but then he steps closer, his voice softer, uncertain. Hey, are you... You shake your head, unable to form words. Instead, you reach into your pocket, pulling out the memento from your father. Leon's eyes widen as he takes it in, understanding flooding his expression. He reaches out, his hand brushing your shoulder, grounding you. And that touch, gentle understanding undoes you completely. The vulnerability you've been trying to hide, the pain, the frustration, all pour out. Oh God, and as I say that, I see a commercial for Love Island USA. You meet his gaze. Not that type of gaze.
Can
Raw.
you feel the love tonight?
Raw and exposed. Oh God, put some clothes on. And something shifts in his eyes. A softness, a protectiveness that you've never seen there before. Slowly, he pulls you into his arms, his embrace steady and warm as you tremble against him.
I failed him.
You didn't. I did. No, you didn't. Yes, no. Yes, no.
How do you know?
He says nothing at first, only trails his hand gently down your back. No, now's not the time to be doing this. She's having a vulnerable moment. She's talking about her dead father, and now you think it's the time to, oh, let me insert my hands down her waist.
Bad, Leon. Bad. Where's the newspaper? Bad.
His touch soothing, easing away the ache bit by bit. Oh God, so this is like remorse fucking. You've been fighting so long to protect others from those things. And you're still here, still standing. That's what I tell myself whenever I think of my parents, that they be proud of me, because I'm still here, still trying to help in any way I can, despite everything. The tears begin to slow, his words settling over you like a balm. You pull back just enough to look at him, your gaze searching.
There, that's fixed. Why are you saying this? I thought you wanted to keep your distance.
I lied.
Last night didn't mean anything to you.
We just hugged. His
But it
face.
was my first hug ever.
Oh God, it's like Millhouse. My first hug.
Hi, Elliot.
His face is close now. How close we talking? So close that you can see the flicker of something vulnerable in his eyes. What, are you seeing the iris? No. That was the problem. It meant everything.
Everything.
A beat passes. The air between you charged, heavy with words left unsaid. Then slowly, you both lean in.
Ooh.
His lips find yours in a kiss that starts gentle, hesitant, but quickly turns desperate.
Oh, Lordy.
Like, I need this. I need this more than
I need this
Right.
whole job. I
The
need
music has shifted.
It. Oh, no.
Well, we can't hear it. All right. Well, then, okay. Look, but go. Here we go. You don't have to imitate the music.
Sorry, I just for the ambience.
Okay, so that's the desperate. Then there's the bruising. It's like, ow. Ow. Okay, let me touch your lips again. Ow. Silencing the weight of everything else. Oh, I guess we're on the moon now if we're weightless.
Say hi, Elliot.
His hands slide to your hips, gripping tightly as he pulls you closer, his warmth grounding you, surrounding you. Well, which is it? Are we grounding or are we surrounding? It can't be both.
Leon.
I'm here. I've got you. In this fire truck. It's just as Circus said.
Told you.
With a careful touch, he guides you down onto a pile of thick, layered fire blankets. We're having sex. fire blankets that he spread out on the floor. So he was planning this. He was planning this before it even happened. Each movement tender yet charged with urgency.
Oh,
It's
he's
like,
definitely put out her fire with his hose.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
God damn it.
His hands slip beneath your shirt. Ask permission first. His touch hot and rough, chasing away every thought but him, the feel of him, the taste of him. Like, what are you tasting?
The sweat.
Yeah.
Oh, I can tell if you're lying or not.
I swear to fucking God, there's some man out there who loves to lick the sweat.
Well, we all know who does that.
Yeah, this character.
His mouth trails down your neck, each kiss lingering. Oh, he's a vampire now. Lingering, leaving your skin burning under his back. Ow! 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 I'm on fire! Split, get the fire hose. Wait, that's
I
it?
guess we got a time skip.
That was it?
Yeah, because we're not using the blessed
Version.
version.
It would have been it would have went a little further.
But they can't just black it out?
That's what they did with the skip.
Yeah.
Wait, there's no dialogue that happens with that?
No?
Oh.
Joey's like, thank God.
I was surprised how short that was.
All this build up for that.
Well, if it was the blessed version, we would have been all over it.
God, this is like the I was gonna say this is kind of like what was I gonna say? This is almost like a 2 minute premature thing.
Well, we can't afford that fucking blessed virgin. It's not in our budget.
$8.
Corp won't give up the money for us to buy that version.
Oh, hold on. Down.
Uh-oh.
What Elliot do this time?
Bad. What have I told you about the window? You do not climb on the window.
But, Ma!
It's gone. It's gone.
Elliot's being a hellraiser today.
Yeah, he has been.
You're that again, I spray you.
I guess Sylph woke him up from his nap.
Hey!
He wants revenge.
Bad.
You can't win against the cat.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Bad.
You listen, when you want to own a cat, you know what you're going into.
Yeah, you hear a lot of meows in the morning when they want something. Either
Alright,
to
sorry.
eat or go outside.
Sorry, he likes to climb the window.
It's all right.
Oh gosh, did you do the line or should I?
Nope, I haven't done it yet. It's like
Okay.
as you pull apart, adjusting your clothes, there's a vulnerability in the air. Yeah, because you just released sexual fluids. An unspoken promise hanging between you. What promise is that? You straighten, voice low, almost reluctant.
This doesn't change anything.
Oh, it does. Stop fooling yourself.
Yeah,
You just
I usually
exchanged
want that all
sexual.
the time.
You just exchanged sexual fluids, okay?
Dude, I think she just broke her virginity.
But did they use,
No.
Yeah. Hello?
Unless the fire station had some protection.
Yeah, but they probably expired by now.
Ew.
What could that be? Here you go, daughter. I don't want to be a grandfather. Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine the fucking condoms are expired at this point.
Oh God, she finds out what the item was in the bag. It was Viagra for him.
Here, daughter.
It's
Live
like,
on. Populate the planet again.
you're gonna need more than one person to do that. She would need to be with 4 48 other men.
Well, according to fucking the Bible, it only took 2 people, so good luck.
And according to science, it takes 50 people in a community in order to populate. Because if you try to do it with anything less, you have to inbreed. If you're that
Exactly.
desperate.
Exactly.
Leon nods, but there's something in his eyes that tells you he knows better. Of course, he's not. It's like, it never happened. No, it did. Shut up.
Oh yeah, 9 months later, if you're pregnant, it did happen.
Of course. As you move through the station, he offers his hand to help you over a piece of broken furniture. And when you take it, he doesn't let go right away. Up, now we're going to go for another round.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
His thumb grazes over your fingers, and then in a voice soft and filled with an unexpected warmth, he speaks. He'd be proud of you for staying, for fighting, for fucking me. The words cut through, tender and sincere, and your voice comes out in a whisper.
Yeah, you're right.
There are no more words as you both exit the station, but the warmth of his hand lingers against yours. The
It's a
silence
cat
only
nap.
standing between you enough for now.
We got a viewer.
Hello, person.
Hello, Nap. How are you, Catnap?
They're like, hi.
You're kind of roboted for a moment.
What version? What's that?
What's
version?
that version? The spicy version.
Non-spicy.
Well, not the blessed version, but
Oh yeah, no. If this was the blessed version, you would actually be seeing naked bodies.
Yeah, we just got blue balled.
No, it was the shortest sex scene in existence. It probably lasted 30 seconds.
Jesus Christ, circus.
Hold on,
Hey,
I'm gonna just.
Let's
I was
remember
actually-
my sexual one.
I wish that there would be a porno that lasted 30 seconds, because that would be like a record.
Okay,
Here,
scary but funny.
HIO. All right.
You both make it back to the house, your bodies worn yet buzzing with the lingering high of pleasure. Well, I mean, when you have sex in a fire truck.
I'm glad I called it.
You tell yourself to forget it, to push the memory aside, but it clings to you, refusing to fade. Yeah, you
Honey.
can't forget something that vulnerable.
Oh yes, fucking
Like
in
you
a fire
literally
hose.
touched somebody else's body. You literally inserted somebody else's sexual organ into yours.
Well, let's just face it. This is probably her first time having sex ever.
And you know that feeling after the first time. It's like, what the fuck?
I wouldn't know. I had it up the ass the first time, Joey.
I did not need to know that. I did not need to know this shit.
Well, you know my shit now.
Literally. The two of you stand in the quiet, a small distance between you, but the tension is thick, like an unspoken pull drawing you back toward each other. Oh, so you're like a magnet, and you're just like, must fuck now. Your eyes meet briefly before both of you look away, awkward and uncertain. His silence presses down, broken only by the sound of your breath. Breaths, plural. You shift, trying to focus, but your mind keeps slipping back to him, hyper aware of his presence, his closeness, the memory of his touch still vivid in your mind. Okay, this is what happens when you only do it for 30 seconds. You want more.
No.
So, who gets first watch?
Whether neither of you are looking at each other, and as you step forward, you end up bumping into him, his hands moving instinctively to steady you, his grip firm and grounding. You glance up, your eyes flickering down to his lips, your body reacting before your mind has a chance to catch up. Oh, great. Now they're going to do a Monsters Ball scene.
I need to feel good. I need to feel good.
It's like, yeah, and that all happened because, like, so much trauma. Lost her husband, lost her son,
Mm-hmm.
and then finds out, oh, the man that fucked me actually killed my husband. But I'm still going to stay with him.
Mm-hmm.
We can decide later. The tension in the voice mirrors your own, a hint of something more than just exhaustion or proximity. Your gaze unsettles on his mouth, and he hesitates only a moment before leaning in, closing the space between you. Your lips meet in a kiss that's hesitant at first, like, oh. Each of you.
Why are you so hesitant? You already fucked. What the hell?
As though unsure if it's okay to give in. The answer is probably yes. But it deepens quickly, growing more urgent, a shared hunger that flares up from the quiet. I'm hungry for dick.
We know Selma. We know.
Yeah, she's getting tired of the fucking vibrators.
Please, Marge. Man.
Wait, was it Selma or
Listen, Marge,
What-
I'm getting older, fatter, and uglier. Help me find a man before it's too late. Leon pulls back, his eyes scanning the room, a brief look of focus returning to his expression.
Okay, yeah, it was Selma. Because Patty's the lesbian.
Yep.
Yep.
We need to focus. No, continue. Unless that's not going to the story.
Now we already picked the 3 major choices.
Oh, okay. You don't pull back. Neither does he. Yeah, I mean, come on. The kiss deepens. Your breaths mingling as the urgency builds, the tension stretching until it's almost unbearable. You know, at this point in the game, and he has not taken his shirt off once.
I know, right?
He did earlier.
No, I mean between the sex scenes, he has not taken his shirt off.
Yeah, just imagine he's just fucking without no pants.
You press
see that.
closer, feeling the heat radiate between you. What are you, like heat activation machines? But a faint noise breaks through the haze. A quiet shuffling sound from one of the back rooms. Someone's watching us. Somebody's goddamn watching us.
Oh God.
The back rooms. Oh, we feel like somebody's watching me.
And I got no privacy.
Privacy.
I was going to say, this is like a harvester point in the game.
Oh, did you
God.
know that the back rooms, there's a full photo set, like 110 photos, and the place is like a hobby store that last I checked they had to have a GoFundMe because building maintenance.
Mm.
For what again? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
The original back rooms. You know
What
the
is that?
photo?
For
Yeah, they found where the real place is, and it's a hobby store.
Oh, okay.
That I think the room was set up for like race cars, like little hobby race cars.
Leon freezes, his head turning toward the noise, but it's too late. Shadows spill into the room, townsfolk moving fast and silent. Before either of you can react, rough hands grab you from behind, dragging you backward as you struggle, your limbs caught in their grip. Leon fights back, a flash of anger in his eyes, but he's overpowered too, forced to his knees beside you. I don't like where this is going. When you regain consciousness, you're in a cage, cold iron pressing against your back. Well, somebody wanted to cock block us. Your gaze darts around the dimly lit clearing, only to see Leon lying across from you, stirring, his expression clouded and disoriented.
Oh, my head.
A figure steps forward, the leader of the townsfolk, his eyes glinting with dark intent as he studies you both. Did you two have sex in the firehouse?
Now we gotta wash it down with bleach.
Now you got to clean the entire fire station.
Now I'm
Dirty
thinking of like
pig.
the whole My Immortal thing. It's like, oh, did you in the Forbidden Forest?
I tried to reason with you, but you won't listen. So now you'll feel it. You'll see it. You push against the bars of the cage.
Let us out.
Sure, soon you'll be one of us.
One of us. One of us. One of us.
He disappears in the shadows, and just as a sickly sweet scent fills the air, thick and cloying, it seeps into your lungs, spreading through your body with, oh god, now we're just doing Resident Evil 4 all over again. With a handy warmth tugging your thoughts, clouding your senses. This is the point in the game where they inject them with the virus.
Oh.
You motherfuckers.
I swear once I get out of this cage, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
Once I get out of this cage, I'm gonna kick your asses.
Then I'm gonna piss on your grave.
Dread pulls in your stomach. You push against the bars again, desperation flooding you, but they hold fast. The unforgiving metal biting into your skin. Oh god, the bars have teeth.
Mm.
Oh, that's what happened. Stupid metal thing broke.
Next.
Heat floods your veins, a flush crawling up your neck as every inch of you feels electrified, hypersensitive. Well, now we've gone from warmth to now lava. You push
Lava
against,
chicken?
yeah, instinctively trying to get closer to the source of the scent, but the cage holds firm. Frustration and desire mix, intensifying with every breath as the scent works its way through you, impossible to resist. Your gaze falls on Leon, and you see he's affected too, his body tense, shivering as he grips the bars, his chest heaving. His gaze meets yours, his eyes dark and filled with the same aching need. Oh, don't tell me you guys want to fuck through the prison bars.
Oh no.
He fights it, jaw clenched, but you can see it's only a matter of time before the pheromones overwhelm him completely.
Oh god.
The primal urge to move, to feel is consuming, and when the need to follow the creatures finally subsides, a different heat takes its place, pulsing through you, desperate for release.
Oh, great, it's the pollen.
Yep. Your body is too hot, every nerve straining, and you turn to Leon, feeling the pull of him, the closeness between you, and the only relief from the unbearable ache.
Hold on a sec, I gotta Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, 1967. Star Trek episode This Side of Paradise from season 1.
Oh, that's an infamous episode. I remember that. They go to this planet, and what happens is, like, the pollen makes them feel happy. So Spock, for the first time, starts feeling emotions. And then, actually, a former love interest of his is on the planet, and she's been infected by the virus, too. So everybody on the Enterprise pretty much gets hit with this, except for Kirk. Actually, no. Actually, Kirk gets hit with it, and he's about to head down to the planet. But miraculously, through plot armor, the pheromones get away from him, and he's able to convince everybody that the way to beat the pheromones is to release anger.
Is this the episode where George Takei was like fencing everyone?
No, that was the one where they all get drunk.
Okay.
And not through alcohol, but through like a blood thing.
All right, I just hear a thing. So I gotta.
Yeah. So
there's messages.
Yeah. So in order to defeat the pollen, they had to pretty much like get violent. They made the traumatized blonde man become a whore for crazy people. Like, he killed my husband, but okay, he fucks me.
Yeah, that's where people got the whole adult spicy pollen flower.
Although they didn't have sex on that planet. Surprisingly, though, considering that Gene Roddenberry was a sex pest.
Hold on a second.
Well, I shouldn't say sex pest because everyone loved him, but he was like a very horny dude.
I'm gonna
Like,
just.
That's like every Star Trek character wants to have sex with each other. That's because of him. It's become a joke at this point when you watch the show. It's like, ooh, attractive person, must fuck them now.
Time to play a drinking game.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
you literally can do that with any Star Trek show. We already read that one.
Oh, okay. It says that there was a kiss.
In the episode?
Yeah, I'm looking at the wiki right now.
It's been a while since I've seen that episode, but I do know the basics of it. Well, one of these days I don't know. I don't know too much about the original series besides some of the major episodes. But, I mean, I know all about TNG, but none of that was happening in that show.
Hold on, I'm looking. Okay, there's a wiki for the plant. I mean, a wiki entry.
Yeah, the mystery plant. It was never found out why it did that. It just did it.
We're gonna have to have original Star Trek night in the Discord.
I have Paramount Plus, but I don't know much about the show.
Oh, okay, hold on. There's a fan lore thing that.
Well, you just got to start from the beginning and make your way through it.
Oh God,
I'm just gonna share this on the Discord. The link that I got.
Trying to get through those seasons, especially the third season, because I've heard the third season is horrible. Like
I just know it was made by Desilu.
That's when William Shatner's acting really got bad.
Oh, pardon me. All right, we're going back into this.
To the point where he thought he could swim.
Did you already get the line down, or?
Yeah, we already read it. You reach out, your hand finding his, and he shudders under your touch. Oh, so we went from hot to freezing. His grip tightening as if holding on to you is the only thing keeping him grounded. I can't take it anymore. I need it.
Oh my god.
I need you. Fuck me. Fuck me, daddy. Fuck me harder. Too much.
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby.
Rocco? Mrs. Big. You close the distance between you, succumbing to the pull, your mind hazy. Oh God, they're gonna have sex in the cages?
They probably think it's some kinky ass shit.
In that moment, nothing else matters. Not the cage, not the watching eyes, just you and his dick.
What, cat? What's wrong, boy?
There's only you and him lost in the heat that won't fade. God, I swear to God, it's like these two have fevers.
Mm-hmm.
They can't be admitting to much heat. Wait, that's it?
That's it?
What?
They just fuck in the cage and that's the end of the story?
What type of fucking
What the
ending
fuck?
is this? What the hell?
Ow!
What the hell is this?
Stop it, Elliot.
God, Jesus.
What the fuck?
What
I don't
kind
know
of
which ending we got.
We got them just talking about having sex in the cage at the end.
Oh, hey, you're back.
Yeah.
Come, let's have a talk.
I'll have to look into what the other endings are.
Okay.
You return the VHS to her and she smiles at you.
Thanks. How was it? I hope you enjoyed the tape. We tried some different ingredients this time.
What are these
That
tapes?
was supposed to be the good ending?
They allow us to connect to AUs, aka alternate universes. They're made with ingredients we gather on our travels, like slow burn embers and cliche caramel.
7. Which ingredients are you using for the next tape?
I'm not sure yet. The crew members decide. The travel logs will be updated once a decision is made.
Woof woof.
Voting always happens at the beginning of the month, so if you want to take part, join our crew.
15. That's all for now?
Can I throw a
16.
tomato at the screen, please?
Sure thing, darling. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Mr. Krabs is going to start charging you $1 for the tomatoes.
1,
And you'll get every penny.
Thank you for being on this journey with us.
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Sorry, I had to check something. Make sure I wasn't fucking up. The little Toto-looking dog. So, do we?
Yes.
No, I already know how this is going to go.
Yeah, we all know. You're gonna
I've already done this 3 times. You're going to break the rule of 3.
What, you think
That's
I'm
how
gonna
the
all
record
just pour
goes.
out of it?
Yes,
That's
I
the
know you're
record.
going to get out of it. I know you're going to get out of it just as it's about to start.
Oh, not this time.
Bullshit. Bull fucking shit.
Bet.
Watch me.
Go ahead. I
Bet.
dare you. I dare you.
Oh, I got a text.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Told ya.
We knew you were going to do it. We
You
knew
thought I was
you were
gonna
going to do it.
All
Phil.
at 4. Oh, I got a text. Okay, cool.
I hope you and your duck fly south for the winter.
Circus, that's like wishing somebody to have eternally warm pillows.
Oof. Oh.
Still came in memeing us and gonna leave memeing us.
Alright, yeah, stop screen. Oh, you turned it off.
He knew what was going to happen.
Steph, I have a question. Do you got any grapes?
Not anymore. I'm gonna look into.
Goddamn duck.
Wait.
What's up, Sylph?
I'm looking at something right now.
Okay.
Ah, hello, little guy. Chester.
And Chester.
Well, that was something else.
Now we shall pick the new one, right?
Well, yeah, somebody else is going to pick the new one. In Circus, it's your turn.
No. No. I already said it. If it's not a gay character involved, I'm not picking. I want some nice, sexy.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I know how we can. There's another ending.
Oh.
Wait, is that the good ending?
I think that was one of the bad endings.
So
Well,
we went to a bad ending.
I know how to get the good ending. Hold on. Let me
Should
just.
we go back?
Yeah, we weren't supposed to kiss him.
Oh.
All right. Hold on a sec.
We
What
only,
the
have,
fuck?
we only have 19 minutes.
I know
Ladies, your
it's
instincts.
literally
your-
the last thing. We'll be fine. Please.
Joey, your instincts on that on not to kiss him was perfectly fine there, bud.
Just pull back. Pull back.
That's basically Joey's instincts right there. Pull back, pull back.
So I was right.
Joey's
Yeah.
like, it's a trap. It's a trap. Run.
Wait, can we finish it or?
Are you at the part?
Yeah, I'm at the part. I went to it.
All right. Okay, let's see. You pull back, sensing something in his tone, a subtle warning. He's picking up on something, and his instincts are rarely wrong. Taking a deep breath, you glance around, steadying yourself as your pulse slows.
Right. Let's check everything first.
The two of you move quietly through the house, but a chill of unease spreads through you when you spot it. Wait, is this before the fire truck?
Oh no, this is like, you know, the scene where they were gonna kiss and then it's like either pull back or continue. This is what happened with the pulling back.
Oh. The window slightly ajar, a faint sign of tampering. A surge of panic hits, and Leon quickly motions for you to be silent, his gaze sharp and focused. You barely have time to grab a few essentials before he gestures toward the door, urgency clear in his eyes. As you reach the bike, Leon climbs on, holding steady as you settle behind him. Just then, shadows emerge from your house, townsfolk creeping towards you with barely a sound.
These creepy motherfuckers.
You barely duck in time as one of them takes aim, bullets grazing the air as Leon speeds off, guiding you both out of danger.
I imagine the townspeople look like the ghouls from that one Simpsons episode where the town gets blown up by a nuclear bomb or something.
Are you talking about? Is that like from one of the Treehouse of Horror episodes?
See, yeah,
I think I vaguely know what you're talking about.
Mhm.
Like the weird green looking creatures that had the big
yeah,
empty eyes.
Like King and
Right.
Kodos?
Mhm.
You ride silently into the forest, the night stretching on around you as you pull into the cover of an old campsite, a secluded hideout you kept hidden for emergencies.
Are you sure you don't want to go fucking in the fire truck again?
No, not after that unpleasurable experience. The adrenaline fades, leaving you shivering, and Leon pulls you close, wrapped in you as a protective fire blanket.
Chester, you're too young for these type of stories.
Thank you for being there.
Leon shakes his head slightly, a small, almost deprecating smile tugging at his lips.
Self-deprecating? Yeah. I didn't realize. It's nice having someone to watch your back.
He glances at you, his expression softening, and for a moment, something shifts in the space between you, something unspoken that settles warm and heavy in your chest. nice and terrifying. You nod, sensing a quiet kingship in him. Even with so little time together, it feels like your souls are crafted from the same battered material, scarred but unbreakable, forged by the same fire.
Hi, baby.
But I think I might want to try dealing with that feeling.
Hi.
There's a quiet vulnerability in his voice that makes you pause, and you find yourself nodding again more slowly.
Get off my desk. Me too.
He holds your gaze, the silence stretching out, carrying a weight you're both aware of, but neither of you is ready to name.
What are you doing, Elliot? Why are you
don't want us to get to the sexy scene.
presenting yourself like a whore?
Gradually, the conversation shifts back to practicalities, and the two of you settle down, discussing the final plan in low voices as the night stretches on. But as dawn approaches, that sense of purpose gives you something softer, something that feels like peace, quiet acknowledgement of what you're facing and the strange comfort you found in each other. It's an unspoken promise lingering between you as the first light begins to filter in. Oh, there's more. Okay.
Yeah.
The day has finally come. You've spent what feels like a lifetime preparing for this, scavenging supplies, gathering weapons, and planning every possible step.
We're like in the last part.
On the way here, you even ran into a strange merchant. Oh, God. What are you doing, stranger?
I've got some fine wares if you got the coin.
What are you buying?
No, man.
Wait,
What are you selling?
I even got some fish in my pockets. Some fish.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you. Come back anytime, stranger.
I'm trying to get my character from that one
Hi, baby.
Ace Attorney game.
Oh, it's the 30 Chronicles where you play the fish and chips guy.
Yeah. I got some fish in my pocket. Never ending supplies.
What are you
No, no,
yelling at?
He was selling Molotov cocktails and incendiary grenades. And you still have no idea where he came from or where he disappeared to afterwards.
Must be the same kind that I tried to tell Sylph about from Saints Row 4.
Oh, gosh.
Now, with everything you've acquired stashed in worn duffel bags, you approach the lab, Leon walking beside you in tense silence. The air feels charged, the kind of stillness that presses down on you, like the world itself knows that something is about to end. Today is the final day. One way or another. It'll be over. It's going to be over.
It'd be over.
I'm going to ride his dick forever.
Oh, that's a scary thought. You sure about this? Last chance to turn back. You nod, tightening your grip on your pendant. There's no need to say it. You're beyond turning back now. You spent too much time finding an end this nightmare. At last, you'll fulfill your promise. Here goes nothing, or, everything. With a swift, practiced motion, Leon presses the key card on the rusted door. It swings open with a groan, and you step into the darkness of the lab. The stale air thick from decay and memories. Leon murmurs into his radio, requesting directions, his voice low and controlled. Then together you step into the darkness of the lab, your senses on high alert. The tunnels are dimly lit, shadows pulling in every corner, and it isn't long before the creatures start to emerge, drawn by the scent of the living. You and Leon fall into sync immediately, wielding fire and steel like extensions of yourselves.
Now, Bernice.
The flamethrower roars to life, burning the corridors and flickering orange as you burn through the waves of creatures that come at you one after another. Their shrieks fill the narrow space, echoing off the walls. You push forward side by side, determined to see this through. In one of the tunnels, Leon stumbles upon the remains of the team he had been searching for. They didn't make it.
How'd they get in without a key card?
They busted through the door. A grim realization hardens his expression, and something fierce flickers in his eyes. With renewed fury, he presses forward, his strikes becoming sharper, his movements more aggressive, as if each creature he cuts down might somehow make up for their loss. Finally, you reach the nest. It's a massive cavern, the wall crawling with the sticky pale larvae pulsing its clusters like grotesque flowers.
Down.
You stupid apes, they all blew it up.
You maniacs! The sight makes your skin crawl, but you steel yourself, knowing that this is the heart of it all. This is what needs to be destroyed. Well, that's disgusting. Almost makes me miss the zombies, I know.
Zombies?
Zombies. And before you ask, no, you don't want details. Moving in perfect sync, you and Leon communicate silently, exchanging looks and gestures as you position the explosives around the nest with perfect efficiency. It's as though you've been partners for years, each movement seamlessly coordinated, guided by a quiet understanding.
Oh, sorry.
Leon pauses, glancing at you with a faint, almost wistful smile. Guess this is it, huh? One last goodbye to this hellhole. Remind me to leave a bad Yelp review.
Is this like character accurate?
I don't know. I don't know about the Yelp part because Resident Evil 4 came out before Yelp was even a thing.
Right?
You chuckle, steeling yourself as he takes aim at the first explosive. His finger tightens on the trigger, and with a single shot, he ignites the charge.
I would fucking hope so.
The explosion tears through the nest, fire and debris raining down as the walls shake, the entire structure beginning to collapse. Run!
You don't have to tell me twice.
He grabs your hand, and together you sprint through the tunnels, dodging falling beams and crumbling walls, and they start fucking while running at the same time.
Ow, 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 ow.
How is that possible, Joe?
With fire almost hitting their skin at the same time.
He's just holding her while she's
Is this
riding
less
on
practical
his
than
leg.
like taking a shower before getting into like walking through a fire to go into the fridge to avoid the explosion?
The roar
Yeah,
of the
fuck you, heavy
explosion
rain.
is behind you, the ground trembling beneath your feet. Adrenaline surges through you, pushing you forward step by desperate step.
There's action music right now.
There's what music?
Action music.
Oh. You make it outside just as the building collapses entirely, a cloud of dust and ash billowing into the sky. For a moment, relief overwhelms you and you sink to the ground, catching your breath. But it's too short-lived. Emerging from the shadows, the townsfolk gather, their faces twisted with fury. Someone's happy.
What did you do?
Oh, just some light redecorating. Thought the place could use more airflow. Psh. Leon grabs your hand again, and you both take off, sprinting toward his bike at the edge of the forest. Starts it up, and you cling to him as he accelerates, tearing down the narrow road leading out of town. But the townsfolk are already blocking the way, their figures a wall of resistance, determined to stop you from leaving.
Brains! Brains!
Suddenly, the roar of engines cuts through the tension. Black cars appear on the road ahead, their sleek forms glinting in the fading light as they screech to a halt. Hey, it's Umbrella.
Dun, 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 dun.
Reinforcements spill out, armed agents and soldiers surrounding you both. You're under arrest for having terrible sex.
Aw, man.
Well, look at that. Fashionably late as usual. Nice of them to show up after we did all the hard work, which is every Resident Evil game. A government that only sends in one agent. The townsfolk falter, their expressions shifting to fear as they realize they're outmatched. Within moments, they scatter, disappearing into the alleys and shadows.
My eyes.
A shaky sigh escapes you. The tension in your body finally loosens as safety settles over you, tangible and real. You get off the bike and look over at Leon, equally exhausted but relieved. The weight of the mission's end pressing down on both of you. The agents will take care of everything now. It's over!
Or is it?
You reach for the pendant round your neck, kissing it gently, a silent tribute to the journey that brought you here. You made it. You survived. But as the adrenaline fades, a new kind of fear begins to creep in. A fear of the unknown, of what lies beyond this moment. Oh, you know what's about to come next.
Sexy time!
What now?
The words linger in the air, uncertain. The life you once knew feels like a distant memory, and an ache builds in your chest as you realize there's nothing left to return to. Leon's gaze softens and he extends his hand toward you, offering a gentle, reassuring smile. Well, I hear boring is all the rage these days. Want to give it a try? I could show you what it means to be normal again. No, you can't. You have the same amount of trauma as she does.
I can show you the world.
The world.
Terrible
Eyebrow.
disaster.
A faint smile tugging at your lips.
Yes or
If
no?
you know what that means.
He
No.
laughs. A warm, genuine sound that dispels the last of the tension from his face.
Chester, behave.
No. You're just like Elliot, wanting to get your ass whooped.
Maybe I don't, but we could figure it out together. What is that creepy smile on his face?
Oh no.
For a moment, you hesitate. I would too. Your eyes meeting his, seeing something in his gaze that you hadn't noticed before. A promise, shared understanding of what you both endured and what might lie ahead. Slowly, you reach out, taking his hand, feeling the warmth of his grip steadying you, grounding you in this uncertain future. Together, you step forward. Together, whatever the future holds. Now you have a new mission, one shaped by hope, boo, resilience, and the possibility of something more. Fuck this game.
Okay, there it is. That was the best ending.
Okay.
All right.
There we go.
All right,
So,
and
out of
just
all
in
this,
time
we only get
too.
one sex ending. I'd rather go back to the fucking creepy guy, motherfucker with the mouth.
I don't know what the other ending is, but I'll look it up later.
Yeah, because we're already short on time.
We're I think we're out of time actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hit time as soon as the we hit time as soon as the thing ended.
Hold on. How the fuck do I make? Okay, there it is.
We still got to vote for next week's one.
All right, well, we're going to end the show now because it is that time. All right, people. We'll give updates hopefully as soon as I get some information on when the desk is going to come in. And then once that happens, I'll be able to let people know exactly when we're going to start doing Danganronpa again, because we got a lot to catch up. We're going to have to do a recap. I have to,
Yeah.
You know how in those reality shows they do recaps of everything, even though you binge watch the series?
Yeah.
You know what, Edie? You should know what we should do? The week
What?
we come back with doing 2 shows a week, that week we should do double Rampa.
Okay. We might have to change some of the days though now with the schedule, but I'll keep you informed.
All right.
Alrighty. All right, people. Do all the algorithm shit as always, and we'll catch you all next time. All right. Good night, everybody.
Everyone, take care and bring grapes next.